Hi everyone and welcome. This is just a really quick pick a card reading for this in the middle Mercury retrograde season because as I observed it until this present moment, this is where Mercury is really tricky, full of jokes, full of ironies. So this is where we might be in a lot of confusion in so very many different ways. This is the kind of Mercury retrograde where we kind of know the truth, we know our truth, our version, we kind of have a lot of clarity, yet still that fine piece, that yet still that little piece of the puzzle to make it exact, that's what's missing, and you're trying different pieces and they don't match. So we might be in so very many different ways emotionally, money wise, career wise, value wise, self worth wise, psychologically, professionally, spiritually, in any way, shape, and form. We might have that piece of the puzzle that we're missing, that the tiny little something which would make the clarity that we already have almost perfect. Because this Mercury retrograde started in Gemini. That means that we had a lot of ideas to begin with, and those ideas and thoughts and visions and even potential modus operandi and so many things that we want to execute, do, and stuff like that. So we had those, so this is where all of that got refined. Some elements were lost, some people were lost, and under the eclipse as well. Some people, when I say some, those can be like strong connections, marriages, family. So, or a lot of people are, this is where it's almost like the expression of the Eight of Swords tarot card. Eight, not a million, but a million different thoughts and worries and from all different directions. And we have that covered, but we have this Mercury retrograde, so we're still looking for that missing puzzle piece that could solve the whole picture. So what do we do? Focus on the puzzle or focus on all the little details? Because you don't have energy, mental energy for both. While for other people, still, this is the highly philosophical one where this best friend, but that's just per example, or this relative, this whoever who I had in my life, all my life basically, what is their true intent, what is their true vision. This is where the hard to speak truths come out, so it's complicated. So for this Mercury retrograde season, I have 3 decks of cards. So I give you a little bit of silence to make your choice which deck attracts you more. And then I'm going to allow Mercury to synchronize with us and guide us. Because, with Mercury retrograde, there is always method in his madness. There is always something. And also, Mercury, I do believe, even at this present moment, holds a very powerful trine. An almost exact trine of Pluto. So that is a lot of inner truth and external truth that has to meet one another. So this is the Queen of Cups reversed. This is the Four of Wands. This is the World reversed. Five of Swords. High Priestess. And Queen of Swords. And another one popped out, and that's the Four of Pentacles. Well, the Four of Wands reverse. Is that reverse? No, sorry. So the Four of Wands with the Queen of Cups reversed and the World reversed. Well, this speaks of a completion, but this is where fate, karma, family karma, somewhere where you lived, a place, a house, a location, a city, something that binds you to a normality, so to speak, to a period in your life, well, that outlived its purpose. For some people, this can be like, for example, a divorce, relocation, inheritance, career change, life change, etc., job change, moving to another country, building their own house, Queen of Cups and the World reversed. This is the main goal, and there is some completion at play here, but the completion is in a way disappointing because I'm not sure what your situation is. This is where you get what you want, you get where you needed to get in any way, shape, and form. So, this is where from now on you can move on because you have the self empowerment, you have everything, but it's still disappointing because your journey to get to this completion, if it was a divorce, if it was something in family, if it was job change, your own problems, maybe your own traumatic emotional problems that finally needed resolution. So this has a lot of pain, a lot of burden, a lot of suffering, a lot of emotional work as an inner work behind the completion. And this is where Queen of Cups reversed. People let you down, people who shouldn't have let you down. The world reversed. This is where you have trusted certain people who you should have never ever have trusted, but because you're such a good-willed person, the universe showed you that this is where this new beginning for you has to be a truly fresh chapter, not you carrying the past. So this is where surprisingly the universe kind of rips away the past. This world card is not upright for you. Only the four, both of these cards, Four of Wands and the World, speaks about completion. This is a celebratory completion when one finally gets where they need to be. For example, like a marriage, where the completion is the partnership, or a new job, where the completion is the new professional partnership, or anything which is celebrated, so to speak. The World is a karmic completion, but when it's reversed, it's said that which hasn't completed yet, well, it doesn't deserve to be completed. The universe gives you something new, something different. Because whatever this Queen of Cups is, as in whatever caused this disappointment of yours, and this disappointment is, there are times when you heal the past, as in you change the feeling you attribute to the emotions in the past, but there are times when you find out the truth and it changes the past in a negative way, as in that beautiful memory is now worthless, meaningless. So something or someone was really purged out of your life or and your system, forcing you to move on or to aspire for this Four of Wands. Either you already have the Four of Wands, so you are moving in the process of moving on, new life, fresh start, or whatever this is, or know that this is the next phase and it's certain that this is already work in progress. But this Four of Swords, this is where you're still scared, and this Mercury retrograde really, really forces you to embody your faith, to trust intuition only, because you find it hard even to watch TV and open the internet because that information is not okay for you. You feel that it's almost fake. So you try your very best to, Queen of Swords, to balance intuition with ration and logic for you to embody a really, really balanced state. Because 4-4, what does this mean? Okay, a completion karmically, emotionally, whatever, but that completion needs to have a material side to it. So, for example, if you're a professional, the past being closed and this being very hard for you, you know, psychologically, because it's hard, that's absolutely fine. Everyone understands, everyone meaning your higher self and the universe, karma. But it's also time to get on, showing your worth, because this is where you truly can. This is where start minding your own business. This is what Mercury retrograde is telling you. Mind your own business. Leave this disappointment behind and focus on your triumph, your victory, because you're not focusing on that enough. You're sabotaging yourself. You're trying to criticize yourself when you're genuinely innocent. So see this for what it truly is. This is your celebration, basically. Justice. This is your moment of justice. Don't ruin it for yourself. So this also means, usually the Queen of Swords is not a good card because she's ultra critical. But in combination with this, actually even your mind is on the right path, on the right track, clear, good intended. So your intuition is actually cooperating very well with your mind. Don't let silly doubts and the past, memories of the past, whenever your intuition, let's say, misguided you, because you're not the same person, not the same life, not the same karma, and quite frankly, world reversed. Not the same world, literally. This is where many negative experiences in your past are zero. They are worthless even as life experience, because we already live in a different world, and things which disappointed you in the old world might not anymore. This is where, as a child I used to hate meatballs. I don't know why. And when an adult I tried one, there was no hate in me left. People change, everything changes. It's not the same world. So try to not judge certain experiences by what you felt in the past. Dare to try out new things. Even retake old experience, reinvent old experiences. Professionally, in love, in whatever you're seeking, because you know what you want, you know what happiness is for you, this Four of Wands, So just do it, pursue it, because you're on the right track. Don't let anything sabotage you, that Five of Swords. Neither you yourself with your thoughts, or other people, or the internet. So thank you so much, and let's get to the second pile. So this is for everyone who chose the second pile. Let's see what Mercury retrograde has for you guys. Again, Mercury retrograde took action, let's say it like that, because the cards don't want to shuffle too well. And that doesn't happen to me that very often, to be honest. So now that we know that Mercury is already at work, let's see what he has to say. The Eight of Pentacles. That's not bad. Seven of Wands. Spirit of Swords. And if I'm not mistaken, the Spirit of Swords in this deck is the Page. Seven of Swords reversed. The Fool reversed. Ace of Wands. And I'll take this as well. Ten of Swords. And Six of Wands reversed. Actually, this is Ten of Swords reversed. Okay, so sorry. So I see that this is about Eight of Pentacles. Might be your life path, as in going so deep, as in What am I doing in the world with myself, with my identity, with everything that I am? While for other people, this is, how should I say, this is actually career, but this is where they're truly tuning up their career, but in a very, very profound way. This is where they're showing their mastery. And Seven of Wands is a struggle in a way because they're not used to it. Not necessarily the struggle part, the victory, the triumphant part, the Spirit of Swords. This is a very, very new phase and experience for you guys. Whatever this is, you're working on it, you're doing it, it is growing before you, but the hardships, the challenges, the difficulties, the lack of energy is growing just as well. And the Spirit of Swords, this is where you're really thinking, well, if this is growing and I'm truly becoming this more than ever, what am I gonna do? How will I find the energy, the resource, whatever this is? For some people, this is money. For other people, this is, in a true sense, physical energy. The inner, the time and the power, the physical energy to do whatever this is. While for other people, this is, I can't do this alone. I have everything I need inside, but I do need a person, a lover, a partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, to give me that emotional boost to just do it. Seven of Swords, this is where the internet or your circle of friends is both your enemy and your ally. So this is where a love and hate relationship. The Innocent reversed, so the Fool basically. This is a huge leap of faith for you. This is a risk. You left something stable, something promising behind for this, because this is your life calling. And you're still not sure if you, like, you know that, you know, it was a leap of faith and you're still alive and everything is still okay, but you don't know if this was, you know, the right move to make, the right timing, or are you gonna suffer because of the timing, as in done prematurely or way too late? But the Ace of Wands, it still feels right. You have a lot of doubts, a lot of fears, but yet then again you're also going with the flow and everything that you're doing feels right. And this Ten of Swords, you know, even if it's reversed or even if it's upright, look at it how symbolic. Something ended. This is where you're just like the previous spiral, the first spiral. You're not living in the same universe anymore. You're not living in the same world anymore. You're not the same person. Nothing is the same. Who you were was like a previous life. Just that you haven't died. You went in another life and even another identity while still being alive. Which means the Six of Wands. You know, the picture says it all. The poison was released. A powerful psychological purge which almost killed you. Or karmic purge. Divorce, losing house, losing home, losing health, losing battle with life, losing everything. A massive, massive, massive loss. And a massive, bitter defeat in life, which was actually your saving grace. Because it defeated this, the pointless struggle. It freed you from a big burden. You see, the ox and all of that. The year of ox was 2021, I think. Yes, yeah, 2021 was the year of the ox, I do believe. So 2021 was a powerful year for you in many, many ways. The year of endings, a lot of endings and moving on. So anyway, why is this so important? The past, yeah, Mercury retrograde is about the past as well. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups reversed, and Two of Swords reversed. Actually, no. The Two of Cups was reversed and the other was upright. You have everything that you need. This is the guidance. The Ace of Cups, the blessing. It is really, really a blessing. And you know it. The Two of Swords, it's clear for you that you're on the right path. It's clear that everything feels so right, and when you try to anticipate the future because you are gifted like that, you know the future, you're someone, there's a blockage that you can't overcome because it's too beautiful for you to even dare to dream about it. So the universe keeps this in mist under whatever you need for this Seven of Swords not to feel like a struggle. That's what's coming. Just that it's too beautiful. The beauty part is the problem. It's too beautiful for you, yet you still need to open up a little bit more. And Mercury retrograde, this Mercury retrograde, is your best friend because it's teaching you how to open up emotionally, spiritually, friendship wise, and any, because something or someone is coming for you. So thank you so much, and I do hope that this was useful. So now for everyone who has chosen the final deck, now let's give Mercury a chance. Oh, well, he's already prepared, I see. The Queen of Wands. The Magician reversed. The Knight of Wands reversed. The Moon. Uh-oh. Well... Two of Wands. Now this is a unique card to this tarot set. Palace of Swords. Six of Wands. Page of Swords. Okay, so what I see here is that you're in a lot of frustration. Queen of Wands reversed. That means that you have to put a blockage, a stop to your inner creativity. You cannot move forward with a very, very important Magician reversed plan of yours. And when I say plan, yes, for some people that plan almost looks like an ABC meticulously drawn schematic on paper, that kind of plan. While for other people it's just a vision, like how to accomplish that which they need and desire. And this Knight of Wands reversed, something's missing. And perhaps this is so ironic, this was the annoyance or the frustration for all of the previous piles, that something is missing. And for you guys, this is causing a huge frustration. Look, the dragon breathing fire inside of you. You can't believe that it's not moving, not working. Even electronic devices, you might be getting the vengeful Mercury retrograde, computer, printer, nothing works. Even your feet like don't go where they're supposed to go. And you know, it's frustration. It's like also a soul level frustration, because very soon you need to make a choice. Either something to do with your identity, either as in your something important parameter in your life is about to change, or an important contract, house, home, location, country, business, professional, you still finishing courses. Two of Wands, the choice that you need to make. And you might know this, what you want to do, but things are not ready yet, you see. There's the victory, but something which the cards still haven't said what it is not in your hand, not in your grasp. Eight of Wands, a journey that you might have to do, or someone needs to visit you, or paperwork, or a court ruling, court of justice. Four of Swords reversed, it is making you very, very anxious, restless. You want to get this done already. For example, this can be your business. where the last piece of paperwork or something like that needs to happen. For others, it's spiritual, karmic. The teacher, the mentor, the person who I dreamt about needs to enter my life because all of my other dreams, like they executed themselves, self-fulfilling prophecy, exactly the way you dreamt. The same color, the same detail, and it happened. But the person is missing. The last detail from your dream is missing. The missing piece. Eight of Swords reversed. You see, you feel trapped. You feel blocked. You don't know how to get out of this prison. And you're desperate because for the first time you have everything is in your hands. You are so ready. Soul is ready. Choice is made. The house mentally is already there. Palace of Swords, it's a palace. It's constructed. It's a grand design. It's finished. It's yours. You resonate. It makes you happy. Gives you victory. Everything that you need. Yet still something or someone is missing, and that has to enter into your life. And you're very, very frustrated already because you see the grand design of all things. Yet where the timing issue? Why hasn't that last little piece appeared? Because you can't even doubt your faith anymore because every other thing makes perfect sense and is there on the table. Maybe including materially, but something is still missing. Just last, okay. Again, the person, Palace of Coins, the place, maybe a farm or a land or the journey. But it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. So this Mercury retrograde actually wants to make you as desperate and as frustrated as possible, to give you an inner strength to be 1,000,000% sure of yourself when you sign the paper or the person asks you or whatever you miss happens, comes, you have it, for you to be 10,000,000,000% extra sure of yourself and to go forward without looking back. So thank you everyone, thank you for all the love, thank you for all the kindness, thank you for all the beautiful emails, all the love, all the appreciation. It means truly so much to me that I break down in tears. That's why I cannot answer, really. That's the truth. So I'm way behind with answering emails and everything, but I'm trying my best, so don't be upset with me. Thank you so much for everything, and I do hope this helped you. And wishing everyone a merciful Mercury retrograde season, because it's not very merciful with me and anyone I know. Can you imagine? No one I know is having a very easy time. So thank you, until next time.